April Lawson. I'm at Columbia College, and I am sitting next to the incomparable Debbie Allen, who is here tonight to talk about conversations with artists. And one of the first questions that I have for you is, you are now not completely hanging up your dance shoes, but your new role right now is as director for Grey's Anatomy. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Oh, well, first of all, it's not a new role. I was directing on Fame. I was directing all the way back then, and Quantum Leap and a whole lot of things. So directing has been something I've been doing for many, many years. A lot of people are not aware of that. But yeah, I started directing Grey's Anatomy 3 years ago. And then that landed me the role of Catherine Avery. I was having so much fun on the set. I don't know, Shonda Rhimes said, "Oh, Debbie, we need to do something with you." And so she did. So there she is.
Now, how has that transition been? I didn't know that you were doing all that directing back then. I mean, we all know you as Lydia Grant. Like, there is no person who dances in American dance history who's not going to know Miss Lydia. Yeah. But how has that transition been for you to really take on that?
Well, it was really kind of, for me, a natural progression coming out of choreography. So when I went into Fame, I was the choreographer for every episode for like 3 years. Finally, I got some help. And then that was like being in film school, because I learned about the camera and editing. And then I started directing on Fame, and I became their favorite director and directed as many as I wanted. Then I started directing Family Ties and Quantum Leap and the pilot of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and A Different World, a lot of different shows. So
okay, so what is the newest, hottest thing, though? What should we expect? Like, are you going to do memoirs? What are you going to do after this?
I don't know. Write a book maybe and tell the truth.
Have your daughter do it.
Yeah, let her tell it. That would be interesting. Well, I'm doing an interesting thing. I'm just finishing directing for BET, Let's Stay Together, a really nice show about young couples. And I'm getting ready to direct Army Wives. And then I'm going to be going to Australia, where I'm going to put on my new show that I just wrote and directed, Freeze Frame, that addresses the violence in our young people's lives right now, something that's very needed, a conversation. And then in between that, I don't know, I'll be at the Dance Academy teaching and, threatening those children's lives to make sure they get it right.
Thank you for that. I'm April Lawson. This is Intellectual Radio. We're at Columbia College with Debbie Allen. This is April Lawson with Intellectual Radio, and I'm at Columbia College again for the numerous times that I come here. And I'm with Common, a native Chicagoan. Common, tell us what you're going to be talking about today, and tell us how the transition has been for you now.
Well, I mean, nothing's so special that I haven't talked about it. Anything that's special, I don't talk about it in public, but I'll say that I am working on a mixtape, and I am working eventually on an album. So I have been doing music. I love doing music, and I didn't, I'm still in pursuit of growing as a musician and touching my core audience and my new audience and a new audience. But, along with that, I'm doing the Hell on Wheels television show, which will be on this third season on AMC sometime maybe late summer. And then I'm working on new film projects coming up soon.
What's the name of your character on Hell on Wheels?
His name is Elam Ferguson, and it's my character is based in the 1800s, so it's like after the Civil War, after the freeing of the slaves, and my character is a freed man who is really intelligent and a good human being, but just fighting for his rights.
Nice. So it's not Django Unchained. It's more like it's a little bit more intellectual and clean and less bloody.
Well, I mean, it does have a little bit of blood because it's a little Western in its own right, but it's more than a Western. It's more like something that deals with social issues that we deal with as people from America, different backgrounds, the Irish, the black people, the people that were in power already. How do we deal with redefining who we are in society? And during that time of building the Transcontinental Railroad, there was a lot going on with people.
That sounds like a very fun project. And it's great to have you here. You're originally from where? Like South Side, 87th Street,
yes.
Holding it down. Okay, so then when you come to Chicago, do you go to Harold's Chicken?
Man, I used to, but I don't eat chicken anymore. So
See,
I mean,
good man.
yeah, but I still miss it. And,
Don't you?
And you know, sometimes I just got to get some French fries, even if it's cooked in
Okay,
chicken
I
grease.
understand. Me too. Okay, one more question, and that is, for you, what is probably, tell me one of the funnest moments that you had acting in your acting career.
One of the funnest moments I've had is filming the movie Wanted, which I filmed with Angelina Jolie and Morgan Freeman, and we were over in Prague, and we enjoyed it. They were just wonderful people. The director was fun, Timur, and we went go-karting and just had fun and just did everything.
It's great to have you here, and I know you're going to give all the students here gems of wisdom.
Peace, this is Common, and when I'm in Chicago, I check out April Lawson on Intellectual Radio. Yes.